All right, we're going to talk about the guitar today, the anatomy of the acoustic guitar. I've got a custom painted one that I acquired many years ago, just for illustration. It does play, but it's nice to look at, so I thought we'd do this one. So, starting off with the body. This is the body of the guitar. Usually the top is a spruce, and that's where this is called the soundboard. This is where a lot of the vibration comes from in order to get the sound out of the sound hole. This is the sound hole. The bottom is typically like a maple or another type of hardwood. The bottom part here is called the bridge. This is where the strings are inserted in this particular type of guitar, using these pegs here to hold them down. And then there's the saddle that gets the strings lined up real nice there. Moving up to the neck. Neck is where all the notes are and the chords are played. Each one of these metal fittings is called a fret. And the closer they are, the higher they are, the higher the tone. When it's open, low. This is the neck. And the neck has, on different guitars, have a couple different types of variations. They have a C shape, they have a U shape, depending on what's comfortable for you, even somewhat of a V shape on some, but it all is meant to allow the player to feel most comfortable holding and making the chords sound beautiful. And then finally at the top, we have the headstock. Here, this is the nut that holds in the strings in line. They should fit nicely in there. And then these are the tuning pegs where the strings are wound in here for tuning. There is one more little piece that's always hidden. Sometimes it's up at the top, sometimes it's in here. If you can see that little silver thing in there, that is the tension rod. And that can be turned so that it straightens out the neck, and the strings can be nicely positioned on a height basis to the neck. If your strings are really high on the neck, that means your neck is kind of being pulled in a certain direction. You have to adjust with the tension rod in order to straighten that out. Usually done by a professional. I wouldn't attempt that on your own. So that is the story of the acoustic guitar. Hope you learned something. And if you need help buying your first guitar, I can help you with that. Cheers.